Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This is going to be a reading for the new moon in Pisces happening on February 23rd until we have your new moon in Aries on March 24th. I just do want to apologize for any background noise. They're doing construction outside and there's like a generator running, so I just apologize for that background noise. Just a little bit of information about this new moon. If you guys have listened to my readings before, you'll know that the new moon is an excellent time to set your intentions and commit to your personal goals. It's also, this Piscean energy is a good time to take leaps of faith. This energy is also really supporting us in accepting the imperfections in our lives, in others, and seeing these imperfections as something beautiful. It's also a great time to start projects that require imagination and visualization. That's really this Neptunian energy here. It's also encouraging us to consciously put aside time for things that bring us peace, like meditation and prayer. And now, since we're in this watery Piscean energy, it's a great time to, dream and dream big, and then also share your dreams. Now, you're going to hear a lot of readers and astrologers talk about Mercury in retrograde. And Mercury retrograde can be a little bit of a tricky time, but I'm really asking you, if not begging you, to not let it be an excuse to stagnate or stop you from making your dreams come true, or to stop you in your tracks. Yes, there might be some more miscommunications or mishaps, but all it's asking us to do is, yes, to revisit certain things, to go over, the details with a fine-tooth comb, and just be particularly detail-oriented at this time. But please don't be afraid of Mercury retrograde and get into this fear-based thinking. There is real beauty to Mercury retrograde, and the last thing I want is for you guys to be afraid of it, or to stop yourselves from dreaming and getting your dreams in motion. Okay, it's an especially creative time with this Piscean energy, forward looking, and there's some really harmonious aspects with Mars, Uranus, and the north nodes of the moon. Okay, so don't just focus on Mercury retrograde. I know a lot of people are, and we're kind of getting bombarded with survival guides and things like that. And for me, I don't want you, I feel like that's very fear-based thinking. So just remember to be detail-oriented, Aries. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this reading. I'm just going to ask that you guys give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you guys for listening. All right, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this new moon in Pisces readings. Angels, ancestors, loved ones who have passed, spirit guides, and spirit. What messages do you have for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this new moon in Pisces? Nice. Ooh, Aries, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. Okay, really nice. Your overall energy for this reading is the Devil card, and this is beautiful because it's showing up in the reverse. The Devil card can be Capricorn energy, which you might have in your chart. You might be exhibiting these qualities, or you might be dealing with somebody exhibiting these qualities or with these energies in their chart. The Devil card is all about detaching. It's about taking a good hard look in the mirror at your life choices, your behavior, your thought patterns, and seeing what no longer works for you and what might have become toxic for you. The beautiful part is that you have the choice, and it looks like you're making this choice, or you need to make this choice to detach from something in your life that's no longer working. And we have this Aquarius energy showing up as your energy, which is the most detached sign in the deck. So Aries, I really see you detaching, walking away from toxic relationships, people, work situations, maybe your own thought processes, patterns of behavior, the way you're speaking to yourself or to others. Absolutely gorgeous. Underneath the Devil, we do have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is all about patience. She's all about fertility. She's about abundance. She's all about her home. But when she's in the reverse, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, there's a need to not try to control things when they're happening. If, for example, and it doesn't have to just relate to a love situation, if you're trying to call love into your life, to stop chasing that love. Again, we're getting a little bit of this detaching energy. Wait, okay? Remember, if you chase someone or something too much, okay, it might, you might scare them away. So employ the strategy of pulling back a little bit, all right? Underneath that, we do have the Three of Pentacles. This could indicate a third party situation. This could also just indicate the fact that you don't want to collaborate, or you no longer feel comfortable collaborating, or there's some sort of issues going on with a collaborative effort at work or in school or in your personal life. And it also is a reminder that you are the architect of your own life, that there's planning and work that needs to be done, okay? And it may be that you have to take a really good, hard, detail-oriented look at your life, at your plans, okay, how you're spending your time, what you're thinking about, who you're spending your time with. Underneath that, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is showing up in the reverse, taking me back to the Seven of Pentacles. Again, doing that introspective work, taking a look at where you invest your time, your energy, your love, and your resources. You may have experienced some delays and some frustrations, okay? And the Eight of Pentacles is the need for you to do meaningful work, and then also for you to be happy working on the steps, not just focused on the outcome. So are you happy going to work every day? Yes, of course. Especially even when we do work that we love, there's still work involved, but there's that saying, if you do what you love, you never work a day in your life. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is asking you to get into that energy. Is your job fulfilling? Is what you do for money to pay the bills, what you spend most of your time doing, is it rewarding for you, and is it beneficial for your soul tribe, your family, and the ones that you take care of, but most of all, you. Underneath that, I do have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. No, I don't. I always read this as the Six of Cups. And you know what? I'm going to continue, because with all of these children, there's balance, there's an equal give and take. And I think you're in a need for that healing. You may have been overgiving. You might be taking care of children, but I'm also seeing as this could be a reunion. Remember, Mercury retrograde is all about bringing people back from our past. Okay, and it could be a soulmate connection, or it could just be a partnership or a friendship that's going to bring balance and make you feel like a kid again, or make you feel joyful, blissful, and sort of release some of your worries and your cares that you're carrying around with you, Aries. Now, your overall energy here that you guys are exhibiting is the Star card, which is absolutely gorgeous energy. This is all about answering your higher calling. This is all about using your intuition. And again, coupled with the Devil card in reverse, it's all about you detaching. This is all about you walking away from things that are toxic, that are negative influences in your life, people, situations. It could be your own behavior patterns. It could be that you're starting to, pay attention to your exercise routine, what you're eating, what you're drinking, how you're nourishing yourself, and really putting yourself back on your soul's journey, doing the things that make you feel good again. The Star card also speaks to following your intuition. That star that we see is her guiding light, and she's answering her higher calling. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing, what makes her soul smile. Now, what's blocking you here? I do have the Two of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And this energy is all about being, is balancing, right? And it's also my card of a side hustle. And, everything in about this card is pretty fantastic. I always get this very, Alice in Wonderland sense when I see this card, like you're down a rabbit hole and you're trying to figure out how you got there. And now you're looking at this rabbit juggling these two coins, and these two coins mean a lot. They're very precious. And I'm getting, can you trust this rabbit with these two things that are very important? And can he keep juggling forever and ever? And have you ever seen anything like this in your life? So I do feel like there's a moment where you're going to step back and be like, What am I watching? What am I watching unfold in my life? And I think you are very much so front and center. If not, you're the person juggling. You might be working too hard. You might be juggling two people. You might be trying to do it all. And there's a big fear here that one of these coins is going to drop. Okay. And it's best that you take the time and you put them down carefully, or you put one down so that you can focus on just one of those magnificent coins. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Now, the intentions that you need to set, I love this card. This is the Sun card in the deck, so it could speak to Leo energy. The Strength card is all about optimism. It's about co-creation. It's about finding your inner calm no matter what is going on, which we're also seeing you do here with that Star card and the Aquarius energy. You finding your inner calm, you finding the strength to move forward, remembering who you are. Aries, you guys are very powerful, fiery energy. So this is very much so your own energy. We see that fire red hair. She has the strength to release the tie that binds. Now she's releasing this whale from captivity. She wasn't afraid of it. She knew what she had to do. We also see you detaching, releasing from captivity here as well. You can see this mermaid in a cage, but in the reverse, coming out of the cage. So you are definitely releasing yourself from some relationship, a work situation, a partnership, a love, whatever it is, or it might even be your own way of thinking or behavior patterns, releasing yourself from the things that no longer serve you. Aries, beautiful, beautiful energy. Now, what you have to learn in order to help you manifest your goals, we have the Eight of Wands. This is your energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, and the Eight of Wands is my card of law of attraction. When it's in reverse, it's really asking me or asking you to be patient. Remember, you cannot control the outcome of everything. Now, give the universe the time and the space to bring to you what it is that you've asked for. And if you're trying to micromanage that, if you're trying to determine when, where, and how these wands fall, you're going to delay what's coming to you and what you deserve. So there's a real need for patience here. This can speak to travel, it can speak to communication, but when it's in the reverse, I feel like there's a lot of things that are too up in the air right now. And Spirit is saying, asking you to be patient. This can also speak to Mercury retrograde. There are miscommunications, there might be some travel delays. So make sure that you have a plan B. Make sure that you give yourself extra time. Make sure that you back up your files. Make sure that you have a very clear and concise communication style here, because again, there are some things that can sort of get lost somewhere along the grapevine. Now, the outcome energy of this time is the Page of Wands. Again, this is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. I love the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is all about creativity, somebody who's rip-roaring, ready to jump forward on a new adventure, to let themselves shine. For some of you, it's like coming out of the closet. It's really putting yourself on center stage, telling people who you are. This is how you dress. This is, showing your true essence and really going for it. Now, when it's showing up in the reverse, it can show a lack of confidence. And with this Strength card coming out, Aries, this is a time when you're going to have to really step into your power, embrace your uniqueness, okay, and go forward. Don't lose confidence along the way. Now, how do you not lose confidence? Again, the need for patience and the need for planning. They're saying don't jump into anything. Sometimes you might be a bit rash and that might work for you, or sometimes you might be able to wing it. But with the energies at work right now, Aries, that's not a great thing to do. Patience and planning, Aries, and you will be able to start this new journey and flourish, okay? Beautiful, beautiful energy, Aries. I'm feeling really excited and really energized here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull an advice card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this new moon in Pisces reading. Advice for Aries, new moon in Pisces. All right, advice for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Aries, for this new moon in Pisces. All right, your advice card is Intuition. Trust your intuition. Okay, yes, I love that. That's coming out right on top of the star card. That star is that inner guiding light. For those of you who do energy work, really important that you're opening up your crown chakra, opening up that third eye chakra as well, and trusting your utmost intuition. You know what's right for you. Don't lose confidence in what you know to be true. Okay, really, really good energy. Okay, we're going to pull 2 cards from the Mermaid Oracle for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I feel like I've just had a shot of espresso, Aries, and that's your energy coming through. I can feel it, like you're ready to go. Okay, you're ready to make these changes. All right, excellent. Okay, Coral's Wisdom. Wow, this card has come out for so many people in this exact position. Colony, delicacy, fragility, works that are created over great periods of time. So again, there's a lot of patience here, and I see you creating and bringing a beauty into your life, but you do need to detach from things that aren't working for you or aren't healthy for you anymore. Remember, coral, for those of you who are familiar with the sea, for those of you who are familiar with diving and doing any work with coral, coral is very, very delicate, and within their own right, they're colonies. They're these little microcosms under the water, their own little ecosystems that are, that have a very, very delicate balance. So if one thing comes out of balance, the whole little ecosystem can die. And so it's really important that you're very careful. Okay, watch where you're stepping, and then also what it is that you're creating. Is it something that's sustainable and that will sustain the tests of time? Okay, so it's the importance of really paying attention to details, kind of walking delicately at this time. Don't just go charging in. Okay, and then we have visions, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, and out-of-body travel. Yes, so at this time during this Pisces energy, we're getting some really crazy dream states, okay? Some of you might be dream walking, some of you might be visiting other people in your dreams, you might have people visiting you in your dreams. When that happens, you guys, sometimes if you start dreaming about an ex or you start dreaming about random people, you guys can't meet in the 3D, but you're meeting in the dream plane to heal relationships, okay, and to cut cords for the betterment of the both of you, okay? So if you've been having those dreams, it's because you're meeting in that plane, okay, for some healing energy. Pay particular attention to your visions. You're going to be getting lots of spiritual downloads and messages at this time, either during your dreams or during prayer and during meditation, and you just might be seeing lots of different signs and synchronicities like repeating numbers or names, okay, or animals. Now here we do have the full moon. We did just have the full moon in Leo. We will be having the full moon in Virgo, which I think is happening on March 9th, if I'm not mistaken. This is also the number of 37, which is a 10. So there's something that will be coming to a close or did come to a close at that time of the full moon, or will be ending by the time we get to that full moon in Virgo. All right, additional messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Additional messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. We have commitment. Yeah, I like that. And we have union. Gorgeous. Yes, I love it. Okay, so the commitment card, is falling right on top of the Coral's Wisdom. And one thing that is mentioned here, works that are created over great periods of time. There's a big commitment that Spirit is asking you for. Maybe it's a commitment to yourself, committing to releasing yourself from toxic people, relationships, work, behavior patterns. Some of you might not have had your best interests at heart or in your actions, and Spirit is really asking you to commit to yourself, to your betterment, to being beautiful, to surrounding yourself with beautiful people, beautiful things, okay, beautiful behavior patterns. And and when I say that, it doesn't mean, I'm not talking about our modern standards of beauty, okay? It's not that, don't have any ugly friends. It's not shallow shallow like that. It's what you think is beautiful. Okay, so for example, for some of us, that's being out in nature. For me, for example, I rescue dogs, and, you know, the uglier, the better. You know, the ones that are missing an eye or are really badly injured or what have you, they're so beautiful to me, and they're beautiful in their imperfections. Now, that's just my own vision of beauty. But then it's also that self-care, finding that time to do things that bring you peace. You know, there's beauty in prayer. There's beauty in meditation, okay? So it's not a superficial beauty that I'm talking about, but I feel like Spirit really wants you to commit to trusting your intuition and to bringing beauty into your life. Coral is delicate and beautiful. And when we have patience, there's a beauty in watching things manifest and come to fruition. And that's what patience shows us. Now, here you also have the union card. So for some of you, you know, I was picking up that there will be some sort of reunion for you. It may be a soulmate energy. It may be somebody from your past, which is very common during Mercury retrograde, or it could be a past life soulmate union that's coming into perspective or coming into your life at this time. This can also be the union of your higher self. And with this intuition, it can be that your intuition is on overdrive, and you could be meeting people again in the dream state or on the spiritual planes, okay, rather than in the 3D. So take that how it resonates. All right, Aries, really cool messages here for you. Let's go ahead and pull an additional message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. You have Cat Spirit. Claim your independence. You have two 13s coming out. So the number 13 might be, no, you don't. I'm sorry, it's 31. But look at that. You're getting 13 and 31. They're mirroring each other, okay? So I love that. So if we put these two cards together, we have 3113. Those numbers might mean something to you, the number 13 or 31, but I love this mirroring effect here. This is all about take a good look at, and look at how they're both of these cards, they have their backs to one another, okay? And they're both kind of looking back at each other. So again, you could be meeting somebody who mirrors your energy. You could be coming into a union that is a soulmate union and meeting somebody who is mirroring your energy, or you might be manifesting someone who is just like you, who has been through the same sort of things in life and has a similar way of dealing with things. And I feel like it could also be a Pisces, or it could be a Gemini energy coming through here. Okay, but the Cat Spirit, claim your independence, number 13 breaks down to a 4, and number 31 also breaks down to a 4. 4s are all about creating your own stability, okay? And whatever this is that you're detaching yourself from, whatever it is that you need to start healing, is going to be creating your emotional, your physical, and your spiritual stability at this time. So really, really, really spiritual messages coming out here for you, Aries. And there's this union, which I really like for you guys, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull a final message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Final message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Whoops, there it is. Okay, and you have Mott, fairness. This situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. I love that. This is a lot of air energy coming in here. I see a lot of Libra. If we take a look at this card, there's a lot of peace. There's balance. So I feel like you guys, trusting your intuition, there's this Two of Pentacles card, really the need to bring balance into your life and to really decide what it is. Maybe you've been over-giving to a situation, or maybe you haven't been giving enough attention to yourself, to your intuition, to your spiritual journey, to your health regimen, to your family, whatever it might be. So take a look and see, because this is blocking you, the need for balance. But Spirit is saying you will achieve balance, but pay attention to your psychic downloads, your spirituality, the message, the dreams, the visions that you're having at this time. Okay, I love this energy for you guys. You guys are really leaving the past in the past and doing a lot of healing here. And it's going to bring balance and fairness into your life, Aries. Thank you guys for listening. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, comment, share, ring that notification bell. But most of all, I want to thank you guys for listening. And I hope you have an absolutely beautiful, beautiful day.